Okay, so we know the next upcoming card is going to be Madam Web from the Spotlight caches, and we know that both Silk and Elias are going to be joining her as the cards that you can get. Now, Silk, I understand Silk. But I'll be honest, I don't really understand the Elias choice. But if you don't have Elias, then now's a good time to pick up Elias or try to go for Elias, I suppose. I feel like a lot of people are going to be getting Madam Web for her effect, though. And let's get into her effect. Speaking of, so her effect is ongoing, of course. You can move one of your other cards away from here each turn. So she did 2-1. She had basically the old space stone effect. You know, Thanos, before the space stone would change to only affect Thanos. Its effect used to be originally that you can move one card from this location. Well, originally it was to this location, but then they changed it to from this location. That was still too powerful. So then they changed it to affect only Thanos. Still too powerful. Okay? So I said that. Still too powerful. So they decided to release a card. I guess I'll have to see how this works out, but I imagine it being super OP for move. So let's see. You can move away each turn. Even the not move, I just think it's pretty good. It kind of prevents junk, right? I mean, essentially all your cards that are in that location become Jeffs, right? Able to just move. So you won't have to worry about any locations that make it so you can't play there because you can just move at the end of the turn. So yeah, I guess it's one weakness lies in it being ongoing, since it can be rogued or it can be um, enchantress or even just taking a copy of it with super scroll. But with that said, enchantress and super scroll both turn 4. So it being turn 2 gives you an extra turn to play with it yourself before it gets either enchantress or super scroll copied. But I get rogue. Rogue is a real opportunity because if you slam it down on turn 2, there's a chance your opponent's going to steal it with rogue on turn 3. But with that said, so okay, so I guess even if you slam it down on 2, your opponent steals it on 3. So you won't be able to really move your assumably Human Torch and cards out of the thing. So this works. I mean, I guess you could put it behind a Cosmo, play it a little bit later. You may lose a little bit of your momentum when it comes to moving cards out, but I feel like it's the safer play with this. This had potential to be a good card, okay? It it doesn't go into every deck, okay? I cannot see it just being in every deck because it's a 2-1. If it was a 1 something, maybe every deck, maybe it could be every deck and I'm wrong, but I'm just not seeing it for every single deck. I'm personally seeing, oh, this deck, okay, fine, it can go in this deck. Move, definitely, but even not move, it still had potential. Like I said before, it turned them into Jeff's event, essentially. And Jeff's ability is strong because it protects against Kalog, it protects against so many things. So it protects against that Hobgoblin. I feel like this might be the opposite of junk meta because it seems like we are in a state right now that Marvel Snap shifts meta every week based on the new card. And it rarely keeps that new meta though. Usually it only lasts for about a week. So I feel like junk will be all but gone with this meta. I feel. Wait, could this make ongoing come back? Like I mentioned earlier, Cosmo. So you play Cosmo, then you play this the next turn, right? And then you're able to, if you decide later on you want to move Cosmo, you can move Cosmo. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I feel like that this could be potential for an ongoing thing. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I could see that working out pretty well in an ongoing deck. And since it's a 2-1 instead opposed to being a 1-2, it's not susceptible to Killmonger. Actually, there aren't a bunch of cards that can necessarily handle it straight, straight. Yes, there are all ongoing cards weaknesses that can do that, but yeah, this definitely wants in an ongoing deck. It might be a little weird. I feel like it would be best in an ongoing deck. Most people see move right away, and yeah, it can give you that extra push and move. I don't know if it actually is going to fit as well in move as people think. I mean, it could. Maybe it could be good in like a weird bounce move hybrid deck. I don't know. I've been rambling on for quite a while. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Again, that card is going to be alongside both Silk as well as Eliath. And those are some very powerful cards, actually, especially Eliath. Eliath is a staple for some of the more high cost decks out there that are good at getting priority and then just Eliathing at the end. So Eliath enables so much. Silk is good for move. Silk could be good in this deck that actually, because even if Silk moves to the location, you can just move Silk out to a different location. Ooh, can you imagine this with yeah, okay. I could imagine that with a few move cards. I know I said not necessarily move, but semi move. Yeah, again, let me know your thoughts, comment section below. And with that said, I'll catch you guys in the future. Later.